Hi friends! If you will observe our surroundings today, it's either in social media, in the news, and in day-to-day conversations, in other promotions, there is so much propaganda about health, specifically on the issue of longevity or how to live longer. Most of the means to live longer as promoted demands money because you have to purchase things that were being promoted. And people don't care in spending their money all for the reasons of life extension. I mean, who else doesn't want to live longer? But if you will take time to explore your awareness, you will be bombarded by the mass explosions of health products. And now I want you to know this thing. God gave a specific command for longevity without any expenses, without any single penny wasted. It is found in the 10 commandments of God, specifically the 5th command, written in the book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 12 says like this: Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which the Lord your God is giving you. This is not only a promotion we used to hear on the street about life expansion. This is from the mouth of the Lord God Himself, who created life. And since it was spoken by God, it will never be altered. This will come to pass when we respect, when we honor our parents. And also King David in the book of Psalms chapter 89 verse 34 says, My covenant I will not break, nor alter the word that has gone out of my lips. My friends, this is a real secret of longevity. It is by honoring our parents that we will be granted longevity of life by God Himself, the life giver. And these commands tell us that no matter how far have we traveled away from home, how busy we are in our life endeavors, how hectic our schedules are, and how precious every single minute that passes by, we are to regard our parents. Even in our childhood years, the Bible taught us to honor them. And Apostle Paul says in Ephesians chapter 6 verse 1 to 3, says like this: Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may be well with you, and you may live long on earth. Apostle Paul, my friend, quoted the commandment of God, where the specific command of honoring our parents is written. Now remember, the love of our parents, your parents, may not be perfect in a sense, but their emotion towards you are perfect. We are what we are today because of them. You are what you are today because of them. But there are situations that we may remember the faults of our parents, their mistakes, as everybody are not perfect. Our parents' mistakes are not our responsibility. It is their responsibility to God, and it is God's prerogative to deal with them. And I want you to listen. How we deal with our parents is our responsibility to God, and it is God's prerogative to deal with us. Regardless of imperfection, God in His majesty commanded us to love our parents. And if there are something wrong, memory that is not good to be remembered between our parents, mind you, Do not burn bridges between your parents. Just because you are not treated the way you want them to treat you, just because you are not being provided good things in the past, so you will retaliate not to take care of them. When you are bitter to your parents, God will deal with you squarely. Because God gave His ultimate command. You will live longer when you honor your parents. God never gives any excuses, any exemptions of our parents' imperfections that we will not honor them. He said, honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land. Even the wisest king, Solomon, in his inspiration, in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 10 says, whatever thine hand finds to do, do it with your might, for there is no work or device or knowledge or wisdom in the grave where you are going. Now, what are you waiting for? Whatever thine hands finds to do, do it with all your might. Do whatever things that can honor your parents right now. So once again, if you are looking around, wasting your time and resources in the name of longevity, remember to honor your parents. Do not be occupied that you cannot think of them. As one writer says, love your parents. We are so busy growing up, and we often forget that our parents are also growing old. My friends, this is Pastor Bong Diasis, all in our episode, straight to the point.